Hey everyone, Kevin Hanlon here. I go by Skyburial here on YouTube and on Twitter. And I thought I would show you guys a battle that convinced me to start a new series. Basically, I made a deal with myself that I would create a Battle Spot doubles series if I could make it to the 1700s. And I've been laddering on the doubles ladder for about 2 weeks right now. You know, it's been a little bit since the last regional that I went to, and I thought I would try to get a fresh perspective on the Alola regional decks by playing the National Pokedex. And there's been this really hot new team. It's not really that new because it's mostly an updated iteration of one of the more popular teams in 2015 called Chalk. And I've been really wanting to play against it, and I've gotten like a couple chances to go up against a Kangaskhan team with Landorus and whatnot. But basically, I got my first match against the team, and it happened to also be the game that was the clincher for me getting into the 1700s. And I thought it was fantastic enough to share it with you guys before I start the new series, so without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and play it and walk you through it. I'm used to doing live videos, so it'll be interesting just to kind of keep up with the pace of how this battle goes. We played WXM from Japan, and he or she is a really, really good player. And so they left Landorus and Amoonguss in the bench and brought their other four. And they lead with Tapu Koko and Kangaskhan. I feel like I led really well for that, considering mostly I wanted to take away the electric terrain because I knew that that would be a problem for the other Pokemon on my team. And I wanted to be able to intimidate the Kangaskhan, and so on turn 0 I got to do both of these things, which is really, really good. So I wasn't too attached to how the turn played out, just because I knew that I could do a number of things pretty safely, and I was pretty certain he was going to fake out my Landorus Therian, which he did. I keep calling my opponent he. I just assume that most of my opponents are male, and yeah, so my opponent makes a safe play and goes for a Thunderbolt and a Fake Out. On the subsequent turn, he switches out his Tapu Koko, and that was also a safe play. And I switch out my Tapu Fini because I know that it's going to be crucial to maintaining the terrain advantage, and switch in my Mega Charizard, which, to my opponent's knowledge, is a Mega Charizard Y. So, far more popular than Charizard X. But I have never been too big of a fan of Mega Charizard Y, so I don't really use it that much. And here we see the Mega Kangaskhan nerf coming into play. In 2015, that would have definitely been a KO. But now, it is no longer so. So I switch out into Muck, anticipating that my opponent is not going to let his Kangaskhan go down. Well, I wanted to cover my bases. Basically, I attacked into the Kangaskhan in the event that he left it in, and also switched in my Muck for the Cresselia, because I have dearly wanted to see what my Cresselia matchup is like with Muck, and I've also wanted to see what the Heatran matchup is like with Muck, so this is just like a giant learning experience for me, and I'm really excited that it went how it did. So my opponent hitting the field with 2 really, really bulky Pokemon, and here I am with a Charizard against a boosted Heatran, and I know that the Charizard is what I want to preserve, so I switch out into Tapu Fini, because I know that Tapu Fini will be able to play this slow game very well. And my opponent goes for another Icy Wind, which I definitely do not mind. It just means that he's going to get to go first, and that's fine because my resistances are pretty good, and both of my Pokemon are also very, very bulky. And they both have Pinch Berries, as you'll see coming in. So I get to trigger my Figgy Berry, and Earth Power did what I would hope it would do. Basically, like, it got me down low enough. It like didn't KO me at 75%, which was critical for me. And so I get to knock off the Cresselia. It does more damage than I would hope, honestly. Like, and my opponent goes for predictable plays. I wasn't expecting the Psyshock, honestly, so that presents a bit of a problem, just because it means I can't like Calm Mind through the damage. But if memory serves me right, Psyshock was more popular than Psychic on Cresselia in 2015, just because it allowed you to hit a greater variety of threats. My opponent gets a crit on my Tapu Fini, which is actually really good for me because it takes me down to 25% and triggers my Pinch Berry, which is pretty rad. And my opponent goes for another Earth Power on my Muck, which I don't mind at all, actually. I take that pretty well. And then I connect with both on my Muddy Water, which is really good. And then I get to knock off the Heatran, which is also enough to KO it. So, yeah, awesome turn there. Yeah, and so now I'm up 4-2, but I'm by no means in the clear. I think I should have double protected here, but I thought that was an obvious play, and I also thought that switching Tapu Fini into Landorus was a really obvious play, and I didn't see what I gained from it. So I decided to do something a little unconventional here and just play offensively. And it actually ended up paying off. So my opponent predicted that I would switch and Thunderbolted my Muck, which is a good play on their part and also the safe play, but when I'm 4-2, I try to make use of my advantages. And so I actually get to take a Moonblast on this Kangaskhan and pick up a KO, which was really, really good. So that means I'm up 3-1 against a Tapu Koko with a Charizard, and I resist his Thunderbolts. So looking really, really good here. And I predict a Thunderbolt into the Tapu Fini, and it happens, and I get to get a Flare Blitz off, and it's really great. And then basically after this turn, my opponent forfeits. So yeah, this was definitely the battle where like I decided that I was good at this ladder. Like before that, I knew that basically like I was playing with a decent team. But this was the battle that convinced me that both the team and my playing for this format are good. So I'm gonna be starting a new series called Hit the Spot. My friend Waterpair came up with the name, and I think it's pretty rad. So look out for that in the future. And yeah, I'm really, 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 really enjoying the ladder so far. Like, it's awesome. And if it does happen to be like VGC 2018, I can't wait, because it's a really fun format. And I'm of the mind that the Tapus and the Megas balance each other out, and it's really cool, like just having as many variables in this format as there are. And it's actually pretty slow. Like that was a 10-turn game, and like the Tapus help slow things down, which is like really cool. So I hope that you guys dig the series. I think I'm gonna go ahead and record a couple videos for the series tonight and get uploading on those. And thanks for watching the battle. If you're new to the channel, please click on that subscribe button down there. It means the world to me. And let me know what you guys think of the team. The Pokemon that I left on the bench are Zapdos and Kartana. So it's basically a play off of the AFK core that's really popular in 2017 right now. But I use a Landorus Therian and a Charizard X to complete the core, so it's got like the Fantasy core and the simultaneous Fire, Water, Grass core. So really, really fun, lots of synergy, and I mean, my answers to Trick Room are actually pretty okay. Like Tapu Fini does well in Trick Room, and so does Muck. So yeah, let me know what you think of the team. Let me know what you think of the battle, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys.